Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly Tarotscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant.reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. So, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I would be eternally grateful for it. Also, if you are a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your continued support. It means the absolute world, so thank you. Also, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the email address below. And before we start, I would like to bless my decks with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, before we start, let's just say it's a new format. Let me know, give me your comments if you like it, if you hate it, if it doesn't work for you, if it totally works for you, if you want more of it. You know, I love all of your opinions and your comments. I really do value them. So without further ado, your actions and your interactions with the world at large in the month of September. You get the Hierophant card. So it looks like you're taking things on a more, you're getting real about shit this month. Sagittarius, when you get the Hierophant card, this represents society as a whole, but it also represents the rules and the regulations. It represents the governing factors of our life. So in the old world, this card would have talked about, you know, the church, the religions, the hierarchical or patriarchal society that we lived under or by. Nowadays, it's about governments. It's about, you know, red tape, bureaucracy, all of those things, you know, and it can be all of those things or one of those things. In terms of your actions and your interactions this month, the feeling that I get from it is you're getting really real about stuff. This is the month where you want to start saying to yourself, right, I'm getting practical. I want to be grounded. I want to be down to earth. I want to start doing things in a more official capacity. I want people to not only see me as being more professional, but I also want to come across as being more of a go-getter, more of a trendsetter. This is about you, you know, and in stark difference, this isn't about you establishing your authority like the emperor. This is about you living your authority. It's about doing the things that you need to do. It's about bringing things down to a practical level. It's about getting more official. This is whether it's putting paperwork into practice, whether it's creating the space that you need in a physical sense. You know, for those of you that are writers or, you know, creatives or whatever, this would be you setting aside a room in the house where you're saying, right, this is going to be my designated space. If you're a writer, this is you getting your desk together and saying, right, I need order, I need structure. I'm going to write Monday through Wednesday, 12 till 4. This is about you putting some kind of structure in place to achieve the thing that you want to achieve. So you're already clear on your goal. You've already got your sights on what it is that you want to achieve. This week, you're going to get more organized about it and start to say to yourself, right, these are the rules that I'm going to have to play by, or these are the things that I'm going to have to put in place. These are the structures or the institution that I'm creating for myself to ensure success in my business or my chosen field. So this month, you're getting really real about the things that you want to do. You're getting really practical about them. Your money and your materials this month. You get the Two of Pentacles. So this is a month for you to be frugal. This is a month for you to really make grounded decisions when it comes to your finances. If you're experiencing this feeling of lack, or you're saying, right, I'm not maybe making as much money as I would like to, or maybe you're trying to preserve the money that you've got. This is about you saying to yourself, right, I need to be smart with my finances. I need to be smart with my resources. It also sees you juggling things, just like the figure on there. But it also talks about karma. You see the Mobius veil there? That kind of, when you get this, especially in terms of your money and your materials, this is about, it's a reminder. So you've been in a situation that you're in this month in terms of your resources. What can you learn from what you did last time? So last time, if you had a set amount of money and you were probably a bit frivolous with it, and you know, you ended up kind of running into a bit of a tight spot, or ended up having a surprise bill turn up that you didn't think, you know, that you didn't anticipate. What can you do differently this month with your resources that puts you in a better space and a better understanding of your finances? So the Two of Pentacles is actually asking you that. Make grounded decisions this month. Be really sure and really, you know, if you've got an expense or if you've got something that you want or something that you tell yourself you need, ask yourself, do I really need it or do I just want it? And knowing the difference between the two in everything that comes your way that asks for a portion of your money, whether you're employed, whether you're unemployed, whether you've got, you know, whether you've just had a payout and, you know, you think, yeah, fuck it, I can just go mental with it. Can you? And more importantly, should you? And that's not about everybody else's or the societal should you. It's about asking yourself, should I spend my money on this? Should I utilize my resources on this? Don't let any external factor tell you about this. You need to make this decision for yourself. It's about you making grounded, practical decisions this month when it comes to your money and your materials. Okay, so your communications with the world at large. Three of Wands. This is great. It means that you're actually, this month you get some sort of a mini blessing, some sort of a windfall, and you know, and the way that this is likely to come through to you is by somebody giving you some sort of information or some sort of knowledge that ends up becoming something that you can really do something with. When you get the Three of Wands, it's about expanding your vision. So this month you need to seek people out that are going to give you a different viewpoint. And I mean, who better than a Sagittarian to look for meaning in foreign cultures or foreign things or foreign places? Seek out people that are different to you but are on the same path. So going back to the original example, if you're a writer, speak to other writers who have already tread your path that can give you a different viewpoint. Some of them will say, well, actually my desk is organized chaos, but I can tell you where everything is. And from that you might say, okay, actually, yeah, maybe I need to put a bit more creative chaos in my work, or maybe I need to be more organized, or what are the tools that other people use to do what it is that I want to do. Sagittarius, it looks like this month you're getting not only really real about what you want to do, but you're putting the feelers out. It's almost like instead of looking to build a network, you're actually seeking to emulate your peers. So your conversations this month are blessed, they're expansive, they're asking you to look further afield, to look out there in the world. And you know what, by going out there, by going further afield, you'll end up bringing knowledge back to you, back to your point of reference that will expand your vision. It will show you a bigger way or a more expansive way of how you can do what you're doing and how you can get the most out of what you do. It looks like your communications this month are absolutely brilliant. And if you are invited on some kind of a trip, providing it doesn't cost you too much, providing it doesn't encroach too much on your personal finances, I would go, because the chances are on your travels or even at the destination you will find some sort of blessing that gives you just that. That's what I'm gonna leave it at that. So really, really awesome. Your heart and your half, so your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, if you're single, if you're not, you get the Eight of Swords. This is interesting because the Eight of Swords is about constriction and confinement, and this kind of says to me, for those of you that are coupled, you're going to be thinking outward, you're going to be thinking bigger stuff, you know, broader, let's do this, let's do that, you know, I want to talk to that person, I want to talk to that person. I almost feel like for those of you that are coupled, it's almost as if the partner's like, oh, okay, so you're going to go out there and do all of this amazing stuff, you're going to forget about me. You need to find a way to balance that and say to them, look, you know what, I'm not leaving you behind at all. In fact, when I get to where I'm going, I'm taking you with me. But at the moment, I need to do me. And in order to do what it is that I want to do or create what I want to create, there are some things that I'm going to have to do alone. And to give you an example, I think it's in the film Honey, her friend says, oh, you know, I kind of imagined that when you made it, you know, you would be able to, you know, that I would be there right next to you. But actually the truth of the matter is you're the one out there doing it. You're the one that's got the talent, and, you know, I'm just your best friend. So I can come to an event or two, but I'm not always going to be there to experience this stuff with you because you're the one that's doing it. And this is what you need to explain. For those of you that are coupled or partnered, it's like saying to them, I'm not leaving you behind. That's not the intention. But there are some things things, some experiences that I'm going to have alone in order to reach the goal that I want to reach. For those of you that are single, this is about, because the Eight of Swords, constriction, confinement, this is about not keeping yourself in that space. If you are feeling lonely this month, reach out to people. If you are feeling stuck this month, reach out to people. This is a month for you to get out there. It's not a month for you to be held back, and it's certainly not a month for you to be to be held back by anyone, but it's also not a month for you to hold yourself back. You must get out there, you must interact with people. It's not a love, for those of you that are single, this is not the month where you find a partner. It's just about you reaching out to people and getting yourself out of that lonely rut. Okay, so what's different this month is we're going to do the weeks one by one. So first week of September, you get the World card. This is beautiful because this means that new things are shaping up, but you're also, not only are you, making yourself more official, saying, right, I'm going to get more dedicated to things and I'm going to start making things more structured and more organized. You're actually starting to say to yourself, I know what it's going to take. I know where my determination needs to be. I know how much effort I'm going to have to put in. But more importantly, you're recognizing that you can build the vision, that you can create exactly what it is that you want to create in your life, whether it's more abundance, whether it is a different job, whether it's getting a job, in general, or anything like that, whether it's taking a project or a personal hobby or a love and turning it into something real. This is about you making that stuff a reality, and this month you will start to put into practice what it is that it's going to take from you in order to achieve that. Second week of September, you get the Wheel of Fortune. This is great, some sort of luck. There's definitely a windfall of some sort coming to you. You've got the Two of Pentacles, which is grounded practical decisions in your money, but then you've got the Three of Wands as well, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is luck. The second week of September, you have some sort of mini blessing come your way, whether it's financial, whether it's somebody saying, you know what, I actually want to invest in you, or I want to work with you as well. It's awesome, because it's like when you get really serious in the first week of September, what happens in the second week of September is you start to see the backup. It's like you make the decision and say, right, world, universe, I'm ready, let's do it. And then the second week, it's like, okay, you say you're ready, I'm going to give you what you need in order to make this stuff happen. The third week of September, the High Priestess. So hidden things will be coming to light. It's likely that you will be getting told things that you didn't know, things that were happening behind the scenes in relation to you, in relation to your business, in relation to your job. So if you felt things happening, if you work in an office situation, this will be the third week of September. You'll start to finally be told the things, if you've noticed that things are going on but nobody's telling you anything. The third week of September, this is where people divulge that stuff to you. If you're an entrepreneur or somebody that works on their own, or you've got your own business, this is about the things that have happened behind the scenes in relation to you and your business that now start to come forward. It's like the blessings that have been hidden now start to get revealed. Also, for some of you, messages from further afield will be coming to you, and some of it will be quite sort of like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And the words that I'm hearing are, nobody knew that, I'm telling you because, fill in the blank. It's going to be different for all of you. So third week of September, you see definitely hidden things coming to light, secrets divulged, things shared with you. A note about that, sometimes what is shared with us via the High Priestess isn't necessarily meant to be repeated. So anything that is shared with you, unless you are given specific instruction to share it, I would keep it under wraps. The fourth week of September, wow, you get the Sun card. So like I said, be honest, be open with partners and stuff, or or if you're single, reach out to people. The fourth week of September, this all starts to shape up, and the fourth week of September is about having fun, it's about having joy, it's about pleasure, it's about optimism, but it's also trusting in the glorious power of the universe to deliver what it is that are your hopes and dreams, and that sounds really profound and out there, but the truth of the matter is, it's just about living in your joy. It's about being in your, it's about having faith in the highest and higher vision for your life. It's about tapping into all of the beauty and the joy and the optimism. you know. And it also says, yeah, the words that I'm hearing are come as you are. So in the 4th week of September, when something or someone is presented to you, or some kind of opportunity, you know, come as you are. Don't embellish it. Don't try to paint it as this grand vision or any of that. Just come as you are. Be totally and 100% yourself. And that is how you not only succeed, but you flourish. You really, really flourish. It's like people are going to be looking at you and thinking, wow, you know, I want to live my best life like that, you know, with that much fun and that much finesse and that much excitement and joy and pleasure. Okay, so your key to the month. Look at that, the Sun card. I mean, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful, because your overall message, like I said, is to have fun, enjoy your life, live who you are, come as you are. There's a song, I can't remember who it's by, I think it's Beverly Knight. The song is come as you are. Yeah, anyway, it's have a listen to that song, and when you're living this month of September, just be who you are naturally. Don't embellish, don't try to be, don't overstep the mark or anything. Just be yourself 100%, and people will see nothing but sunlight and pure joy and happiness when they're interacting with you. And not only that, this month, it looks like an awesome month. I mean, it's an awesome month for everybody in different ways, obviously, you know, but I really do believe it's going to be a good one for you, Sagittarius. Have an amazing month. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for more videos.